Well, I had reeled off 5 straight Raise the Bar 20-dime winners in college basketball over the previous 7 days before last night's play on Wichita State. Unfortunately, the Shockers could not get the job done at home against Connecticut. I'll tell you what, Wichita State is just one of those teams which, I can count on one hand over the past 5 years the games that I've won when I've gone with Wichita State, and the Shockers let me down last night. But hey, going 5-1 with Raise the Bar 20-dime releases over a week and a half span, yeah, I will take that. Now, it's a short college card tonight. There is no value there, so I will hold back, and I assure you I will find another Raise the Bar 20-dime best bet on tomorrow's big college card, because one little loss is not going to stop me from pressing the action once more tomorrow. Instead, tonight I will retreat just a little bit and instead fall back with a top-rated 15-dime winner, number 81 out of 141 overall, a stretch that falls back or dates back all the way to July in baseball. Because despite last night's loss, I only remained the winningest handicapper and the most profitable handicapper here at the site, going back to July, through baseball, through the NFL, through college football, through the NBA, through college basketball, as I turn to the NBA tonight, because I think that's where the best bet you're going to find. And I have a top-rated 15-dime winner on the Toronto-Portland game. 15-dime best bets in the NBA, 144 and 111, going back to the 2009 season. That happens to be the half-price play of the day, as I continue to tell you that I don't think you ever have to spend big money to make big money. That's why I always take the biggest plays from the hottest handicappers and give them to you for at least half price off on a daily basis. I would say probably the biggest college play tonight here from a featured standpoint would be from Chuck O'Brien, who has the 5th ever 100-dime, the 6th ever 100-dime college basketball release of his career tonight on a game between Rhode Island and Dayton. And that is for over half price off. You save $65 by using coupon code Chuck. He has an interesting take on that game. He's, of course, based out of the Boston area, and in his breakdown on the site, he says that he has watched Atlantic 10 action by nature of being in the Boston area quite frequently this season, and he happened to watch the first time on TV when Rhode Island battled Dayton earlier this season, and he feels he has a beat on this Rhode Island team, and that's why he has a big featured play, again, the 6th ever 100-dime play of his career on that contest tonight. So all your other discounts and promos are over on the homepage. The free plays here the last couple of days, and listen, I pride myself on my ability to hit free plays as well. Now, I know a lot of guys just throw free plays out there because, oh, hey, they're just free plays. Nobody gives a damn about them. I do. The last 3 nights, they have sucked. I mean, they have been pathetic. Did I not tell you last night with the free play on Wright State that Wright State is another team just like Wichita State that, again, I can count on one hand where I just don't ever win with the Raiders. Did they not, after winning 8 out of 9 games, go on the road last night with a 1-game lead in the Horizon League and blow it by losing outright at Wisconsin Green Bay? And what's the moral of that story? Stay away from the Horizon League, at least this year. Last year, I couldn't lose in the damn conference. This year, I can't win in the damn league. And then, of course, Paul George not playing for the Thunder. I still thought they were a strong play going against the Philadelphia 76ers minus Joel Embiid. The Thunder had won 19 straight games in that series, including 8 straight at home. And the Sixers win the game outright. So I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to all Oklahoma City Thunder fans because I was the one that personally ruined that winning streak for you last night. And how about the Thunder now? They have now lost 4 out of 5 games. A little bit of a slump there for them. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at your complimentary plays tonight. And as I try to get off the schneid, I'm going to take a look at the game between Sacramento and the LA Clippers. It's an interesting contest because these two teams are vying for that last playoff spot out in the Western Conference, with the Lakers barking on their heels. Right now, the Clippers, who may or not be tanking, or at least not making it obvious that they want to tank, are in the 8th spot with the Kings, 2 games back with 21 games to play. Kings are coming off a 141-140 overtime loss to Milwaukee a couple of nights ago at home. They've lost 4 of their last 5, but keep in mind, in that 5-game stretch, they played the Bucks, they played the Nuggets, they played the Thunder, They've played the Warriors. They did beat the Thunder, and they played at Minnesota. 4 of those 5 games happened to be on the road as well, so it's not like they've been playing the little sisters of the poor here. Now, they did lose Marvin Bagley III, who was coming off 3 straight double-doubles, to an injury, so he's going to be out. But I'll tell you what, if you're the Kings and you're going to lose a player, let it be a front court guy, because all they've done over the past few years is collect front court players through the draft. Meanwhile, the Clippers are coming off a 111-105 ugly loss at Utah on Wednesday, a game in which they were up by 17 points in the first half and just totally collapsed because they couldn't hit a broadside of the barn. They shot just 39.4% in the game. They're 4-4 overall since moving Tobias Harris and other pieces in that Philadelphia trade. They have, however, won 12 straight in Sacramento. They've won 8 in a row overall in the series, 16 of the last 18 overall in the series. So I look at it this way. If I could put the kibosh on the Oklahoma City Thunder last night against Philadelphia, I can put the kibosh on the Clippers against the Kings here tonight by backing the Kings, looking for them to snap their ineptitude in this particular series against the Clippers. Plus, the Kings have won 9 of their last 11 at home. They've covered 11 of their last 12 at home. So I'm going to go with Sacramento and lay the 3.5 points in this one. Interesting game here tonight between the Bucks and the Lakers. I want to talk about to you for a minute. Early in the day, Milwaukee was, let me just check on the number here. They were 4.5 point favorite early. Yes, they're still a 4.5 point favorite. Milwaukee's won 9 straight on the road. You know, they've been resting the Greek Freak here a little. Milwaukee's been resting some key players on and off here as the playoffs get closer. He did not play in Monday's road trip opener at Chicago. He only played 24 minutes, had 17.7 rebounds in the overtime win against Sacramento the other night. In that 9-game winning streak on the road, the Bucks have covered 8 out of 9. They've won 17 of their last 20 on the road. What a role reversal since early in the season. They're 15-5-2 ATS, their last 22 on the highway. You've got a Milwaukee team that is number 2 in the league in scoring, right behind Golden State, averaging 117.4 points overall this season. They are also the number 2 team in the league in scoring on the road, also behind the Warriors, averaging 115.2 points outside of Milwaukee. Now, defensively, they allow about 107, almost 108 points a game, number 8 in the league. I point these numbers out because you've got a Lakers team that if you look at the stats on the season, the Lakers are giving up 113.6 points a game, 23rd in the league. Not good at all. But then you look at the Lakers' collapse here as the season has wound down, and you see how poorly they have played defensively. In February, 2nd worst defensive team in the league. 9 games in February. LeBron and company, and remember, he played, I think 6 of those games in February. They gave up 122.4 points a game. I'm looking at Milwaukee tonight, and I'm more than willing to lay the 4.5 points. I'm thinking the Greek Freak there, he didn't play on Monday. He only played 22-some minutes on Wednesday. Tonight, he's going to see more action, perhaps. You're hoping. Again, I don't have an inside pipeline to the coach's intent, but I like the point spread. I like Milwaukee's depth. I like the way Milwaukee's been putting points on the board, and I know that Lakers can't stop anybody. That's the bottom line. Again, 122.4 points yielded in the month of February in 9 games, 2nd worst figure in the league. That's why I'm going to go with Milwaukee as your other complimentary play. So Sacramento and Milwaukee are 2 free plays. I wish you well, and talk to you again on Saturday when we do this again. Good luck, everybody.